Welcome to the Sweet Stuff Casual Games on Butterscotch.com. This week is all about fun with pixels. I'll play pinball pixel style, defend myself with pixels, and take a little pixel cat on a cheese-eating frenzy. Pixel Basher is part pinball, part breakout, and really fun. You can use your mouse or your keyboard to control the paddle. I definitely recommend using your mouse. I couldn't play it well at all with my keyboard. Now just bounce the ball off the bricks to break them. You can pick up other things along the way like ammo, more balls, you can play with multiple balls, and you can, as long as you have ammo, you can also shoot the bricks as well. Now you're going for a good time and you only have 3 balls to pass each level. There are also things like exploding balls and shields. It can get a little confusing when you're playing with multiple balls. There's also bad things you can pick up, like darkness, which makes it, as you can see, a little difficult to play. There are just 9 levels, so you can expect to beat the game eventually. There are also other tools you can use along the way that you can find in your upgrades that help you shoot better and clear the board quicker. This is my favorite game of the week. Pixel is a shooting game where you use your mouse to control the shooter and click with your left mouse button or the spacebar to fire. You need to shoot every enemy that comes at you, and when you hit them, a trail of pixels will also hit your enemies, so you can use your enemies to kill the other bad guys. When you move the shooter over the pixels that you've just shot, the bad guys create an effect which in turn shoots the other bad guys. The longer you play, the more upgrades you'll unlock, and you can also just hold down the left mouse button for continuous fire. That makes it easier. This game gets more and more intense, but it doesn't seem like there's a way for you to actually die. Now there are a few bosses along the way, but again, since you can't die, it's not that hard. Notice the progress bar at the bottom of the screen. It will show you how much time that you have left to go. Rat Maze 2 is a simple but kind of confusing game where you need to move the mouse as quickly as possible through the maze, eating cheese and fruit, and eventually you'll need to spell out the word Rat Maze down here at the bottom. Use your arrow keys to move, and this is a time game, and I have not yet beat it because there are tricks as to how you find all of the letters and how you can actually get credit for them. When you come across a letter like this, you need to move the little balls into the correct hole in order to get credit for it. The hard part is doing all of this before the clock runs out. And getting the balls into the correct spot is also a little difficult. Also, since you are in a maze, it's a little hard to tell where you are actually going and where you've already been. So just keep eating and moving balls over the correct holes and try very, very hard to remember where you've been. And that's all for the Sweet Stuff Casual Games this week. If you have any suggestions of games you think I should be playing, then please drop me a note at mollybutterscotch.com. You can find links to all the games I played in this episode in the show notes on butterscotch.com. I'm Molly McDonald. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Hover.com is the easiest way to purchase domain names and do more with domains you already own. To get 10% off domain registration today and help support this show, just go to hover.com/sweetstuff.